Hey, welcome and welcome back to Your Mind is Your Crown on YouTube. This is part 3 of the things that I like. Profitable, prosperous, productive, faith-filled thoughts that accomplish your destiny in God. To accomplish your destiny in God. What else do I like? What else do I like? We said a lot. We said fashion. What else do I like? Video games. We said video games. I like cars. I really like cars. I like to drive. And I like cars and I like to drive.
I like cars and I like to drive fast cars.
I like to drive fast cars. I like cars and I like to drive fast. Everywhere I go, I speedster through everything. I am a speedster through everything. I cannot be touched or topped or matched in my speed. What are you doing? I was trying to do the impression. I don't think it come out. I speed through life. I don't run out of gas. What the fuck are you doing? I was trying to make something up that was dashing and timely and riveting. And spontaneously combust on all y'all. Spontaneously combust. Rihanna, you nasty. Why isn't that only girl in she had no rebuttals? You had no rebuttals, Rihanna? That means my imaginary friend that I call her, that I name after people that I know. Maybe I'm talking to my imaginary friends that I name after people that I know and like. How about that? Who made it this far in the video? You gotta go watch part 1 and 2. But what else do I like? What else do I like? I want to say one thing last. You like yourself? I don't like myself. What else do I like? I said cars, automobile, I like to drive, music, I feel like Rihanna. Yeah, I like Rihanna. Rihanna right. Rihanna's right. What you like about Rihanna? I like super thick Rihanna better. I like it better than skinny Rihanna. Super thick Rihanna? Yeah. You think A$AP Rocky did what? What? You think A$AP Rocky did what? I think that nigga lame. Why? I don't think that nigga know what. I think he just lame. Cause he don't know God. You be dishonest with yourself. You dishonest. Your heart be fucked up. You gotta fuck that heart. Fuck
fucked up mind. The way you think is fucked up. I think.
Divides by the spirit. That's what I think about it.
I don't think that nigga know what love is or friendship either. I don't think he know what love or friendship is. That's why I think he lame.
I used to have respect for him.
Cause he was always on his own.
Like, this nigga pretty Flacco.
He was always on his own shit with that fashion shit. Not that I like how he dressed, but he was above the influence. He didn't care what people thought. He's above the influence. And everybody in this world is a follower. We're followers. It's good. It's refreshing to see somebody that do their own shit. And they usually become popular, have fame when they be on their own wavelength like that, because everybody else is in the follow the leader mode, follow the crowd mode, mob mentality, crazy shit. But that's why I think he lame. You know what I think about ASAP, right? This is why I think he lame right here. I think he say no on this question. If you want to stay with Rihanna, who's a good Christian girl now, quote unquote, right? If you had the opportunity to stay with Rihanna or to make some glory, I think, do y'all know that the Bible is true? Let me say this first. So the Bible is true. Let's say you can know that it's true and that it's super lit. Now, knowing that it's true means that the truth about God and the world and salvation and justice and being damned, all of it's true, and you know it. And you know, if you live your life according to it, it will be heaven on earth. It would be just such as the funnest, greatest, joyous life that you could live. You knew that it was both those two things about the Bible was true. Now, why wouldn't you do the Bible if you know those two things? Somebody answer that for me. Because you're stupid. Right. Why would you oppose that? I think ASAP Rocky would say no today. So if you knew God was real and that book was true, that it was super lit and it'd be heaven on earth, if you did it to the best of your ability, if you knew that it was true, you know it, would you do it? Would you do it? Or would you take this mediocre, minuscule life that you're going to live and oppression to that? Would you do it? I think he would say no. Anybody that knows some stuff like that deep within their heart and deny it, that's a person that I don't want to ever communicate with. Those deep, intimate things like that, because we all know inwardly what's going on in our heart and mind. Well, we're at the seat of our own soul, at the seat of our own soul, and who you letting drive? Who you letting drive? Let's say it like that. But I brought that up because question was asked, why don't I like him? That's why I don't like him. He with Ree. Yeah, she. Good Christian girl. Right. I think I want to transition into the last thing that I want to talk about. That I like. I like God. I love God more than anything. I do anything in His name. I love God. I think what I perceive, what I think I understand and believe about God, I love it. how I see him. The creator of everything. The sun shines in my face. I see trees. I'm talking. I'm experiencing reality through my senses. I have a soul and I dwell in a body. I am a man. I love God because life doesn't make sense without a God, for one. So it's a foundation for you to walk on and to stand firm on and to never be moved upon, because even though we can't physically see God and experience Him with our senses, our five senses, even though we can't, we as spiritual people know He exists. We can't beat that. That's a miracle within its own, in my personal opinion. It's a miracle within its own. That I love God because no matter where I go, I have been suicidal at one point in time. And when I was trying to attempt it, He didn't let me do it a bunch of times. He didn't let me do it. And I was doing something where I should have been just took all the way out on a number of occasions. But He didn't let me do it. And I appreciate that. And it's always seemed to be something barring me from going too far down or too far under or too far out yonder. It seems like His word is true. I say seems because we're in the boat of believing. And when we believe, we know there's a God. We can say we know because reality is senseless without God. You give hope to reality, Father. The 99 million ones that we made, and the one that you got for yourself. Daddy, I love you because you're good. That's what you got? Yeah, because you're good. What does that mean? You want the best for me. You won't hurt me. And you give me pleasure. And you give me pleasure. You give me pleasure. 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 You give me pleasure on my member, Daddy. You give me pleasure on my member, Daddy. You gotta be close to God, talk to her like that. Got close to him. Pleasure on my member. Go member. Go member. I go favorite. Go member. I love God. Because whenever I fall, He always seems to be there. And He won't let me go too far astray. I love what God does to my heart, even though in the midst of faith it's hard. And I appreciate that too. I think I kind of like pain. I kind of like crying with tears of joy, tears of pain, tears of joy, pain, because it's like, I don't know what that scripture means. I asked somebody one time, but they didn't elaborate on the fellowship of His sufferings. In the fellowship of his sufferings. The fellowship of his sufferings? Yes. The fellowship of his sufferings. What's fellowship? Be cool with somebody. Be cordial, to love them, to go hand in hand in fellowship with them, to laugh with them, to join with them, to be excited about them and your fellowship with them people and persons that you fellowshipping with. You love them, they're your brothers, they're your family, they're your friends. They're one with you in Christ. The love of God, after that we will forever be alive. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Wow. The fellowship of your sufferings. Oh, now I get it. I help myself, right? Yeah. The fellowship, all those things, Lord, joy, fellowship of his sufferings, because we suffer with him that we may be glorified together. Right. Okay. I love Jesus as a personality. And he got like a holy sense of humor. I seen Jesus in my wall one time. I was having a dream, and this what happened in the dream. Let me tell you. So, for a long time, I've been real close to God. People don't know it by the things that if they judge you, people don't really know that I really gave the entirety and totality of my heart to God a long time ago. It's complete. And now when I say, some people just say this. People just say this. And this, don't say this if you don't mean it. Because it means something when you mean it, and it means something when you say it. Because it's real. I give the totality and completeness of my heart to God. And for your glory, I will do anything. Wow. I mean that shit. I'll do anything for God. I love him that much. He's the foundation of life. The creator God. The rock. The redeemer. The realms. The worlds. The dispensations of grace along with all time has been given, yielded in a full. But how could you hate the good side? Has been given, yielded, and afforded to the great God Almighty, the Elohim, Adonai, El Elyon, the Most High, the completely self-existent one who dwells in the fullness of wisdom, and he is only wise. I love the Father. I love the Father. Y'all can't tell I love God, bruh. Y'all don't know I was super close to God, and he let me do all kind of freaky shit. I mean, I let a super freaky God out of Portal one time. You did? Yeah. He came up, are you very freaky? Why did you let him out again? Huh? The super freaky God? Yeah. Because he's come out to do super freaky things. Like what? I'm not at liberty to say. Let your imagination run wild, though. Woo. Wow. You're more than I thought. What's your name? Deani Nebs. Wow. How do you do this? This one's going on YouTube. I don't care anymore. What are you? Bruh. A medium. A medium? Yeah, I'm a sorcerer. And I got my spirit mastery at stake. Spirit mastery, yeah. Hey, scared you get out of here, you little bum. And don't come back. Wow, why would you talk? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I joke, I kid. I hate that dog. You know him? Yeah. I forgot his name. Eminem used to do the little voice thing with him. I joke, I kid, I joke, I kid. I need answers. You need answers? Yeah. Or I'm just gonna say it. Oh, wow. What? I'm a freak. Oh, wow. You're freaky. Freaky with the Ricky. Freaky with the Ricky. I love everything about God. You do? Yeah, man, I love everything about God, shout it love. You do? Man, God raw. God is raw. Is he? Bro, God is raw. Bro, there's no limit to his power. He can see throughout an endless eternity. He know the future, it just don't stop right there. He can see out through an endless eternity, bro. How he do it? He know what's gonna happen 36 trillion millennia from now, nigga. A gazillion, trillion, billion years, he know what's gonna happen. It never stops. His power is without limit. I always like to use heat and cold like to express this. When it says that he can do anything and there's no limit to his power, that is true. So the sun is a certain degrees, and ice gets like certain. He can make it cold as a trillion degrees, but billion. He can make it the inferno. God can do anything, man. It should be evident already by now, right? It should be evident already by now that he can do anything. I can do anything, baby. I can do anything, baby. I love God, but he wrong. He is, but God is wrong. He's the best God. How we get the God that can do anything? You had a God of water, a God of like elements, Poseidon. We get distributed. They get distributed in powers and abilities. They just don't have all of them like God. God got all of them. He can do anything, bro. Why would you serve a God like that? Why would you fight him? Why would you want to fight a God like that? Why would you do that? God is very great. It is alive forever in me to proclaim the works and the weighted work of his goodness. Wowzers. Taylor. Wow. Are you finished with that? I just want to tell people the thing that I love the most out of everything is God. And I'll do anything in his name. I've been real close to God. I was supposed to tell you about my what happened with my Jesus experience. I forgot to tell you. So I was standing. I had a dream that I was standing in the wall. I had a dream that I was standing in front of my wall. And then I seen a figure inside of my wall. He had a little crown on his head and a white robe. Just a little bit of crown, right? And I assumed that it was Jesus. I think it was Jesus, right? I'm pretty sure it was Jesus. but I couldn't see his face. I just seen like the outline of his eyes and his nose. And then I was about to look at him and do like this, but he beat me to it. And then I woke up and I couldn't do it to him. And then I had a joke about the dream that I used to tell, because you always think that they always portray Peter as being a fat, out of shape disciple in all the movies. With a big old head, right? So I told a joke and I say, "But Lord, what is Peter doing in my wall?" "But Lord, what is Peter doing in my wall?" That's right. But because the figure, he had some weight on him. He was a hefty figure that was in my wall with a little crown on his head before I woke up. And I had a dream about Jesus. But I've been close to God for a long time, y'all. Been really close to God. He let me do freaky shit. He let you do freaky shit? Yeah, all kinds of freaky things go down. How much do you love God? I love him more than anything. I love him much more. I love him more than anything. I love him much more than anything. The foundation of life. I don't see how this world doesn't make sense without God to me. All this order from chaos. All of this order spawns from chaos. Think about that. If there is no God, so we're implying that all of this order, these cars on this road, the order and structure that we have in the physical world, there's order and structure in the computer world, the computer science world. There's order and structure that we create with our DNA and who we are and our biology. There is so much order in the way men are traversing the earth, buildings, the stock market. There's so much order in how we try to regulate life. So you mean to tell me all of this spawned from chaos, from a big explosion that we have no clue what sourced it and why it could? Okay. So it's supposed to be a bunch of gases, right? That was mixing together and caused the big. Where did the gases come from? They always was there? Where did the gases come from, bro? Where did the gases come from? And you would rather believe the gas and blew up and created all of this with all of this order from nothing, with no how could you have purpose like that? How could you have real, true purpose like that? I guess you could. But how? Tell me how. Can you have real and true purpose like that? That means everything came from chaos and a big explosion to create. Come on, bro. Are we third graders? I don't mean to insult nobody's intelligence, bro. But come on now. The issue is a heart issue. It ain't got nothing to do with your mind or your ability to perceive and grasp concepts, and it has nothing to do with none of that. Bruh, this has to do with your heart being wicked or righteous in the eyesight of God, receiving you receive and accept about him in this place that is totally foreign. And if that's the case, you don't know nothing anyway. Just admit it, you hate God. Just admit it, you hate him. If you take that stance, you hate God. But I don't like talking about stuff like that, and I kind of didn't want to say that, but I think it was spirit-led, so let's keep it flowing. But I love God. And if you hate God, it's okay. That's your choice. I don't hate you for hating God. I love you more. And if this Christian shit is true, maybe we should show you some power. Some power, wow, baby, yeah. We should show you some power. If this Christian shit is true. If Jesus is the Son of God, the bread from heaven, the rose of Sharon, the power, the king, the authority, the realms, the worlds, the space, the reality is colliding. And I am gliding, and I love God. But I've been close to God, y'all. I've been close to him, you know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? I like God because help me, Spirit. You know I love God. He fun. He let you have a little fun. Really? I think so. He let you have a little fun. You don't never put too much on where you can't bear it on some real shit. I don't think I ever got my arm sawed off. I've been in some painful situations. But I don't think I ever got my arm sawed off serving God. But it hurt so bad. I had emotional pain, but that's really to help me realize it's something that I chose to undertake, dealing with a woman that I love. You know what I'm saying? That I love. End the video. Thank you for watching. Your mind is your crown on YouTube.